Hi, Paul Slackis, Good News Planet, speaking to Sandra Lee. Hi, Sandra. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to be with you again.
I'm always honored to get to talk with you. We've spoken over the years quite a few times. You're with the Food Network, and you're doing really well there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're doing really well all around the place. I see you at, I think it was a City Harvest event in Rockefeller Center, and you're about giving back with your success, aren't you?
Well, I think it's really important not only to remember where you came from, but also remember those, especially in this economic environment, that are suffering and you need help. And that's about community, and that's about being a good neighbor. And we all want to be good neighbors. So I'm inviting my neighbors and my friends over for a Friendsgiving this Thanksgiving. And we're going to have cocktails. We're going to do a canned food drive and a little money drive. And we call it Friendsgiving.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And so what's going to happen, and how and can other people be doing the same thing?
Absolutely. This is something that anyone can do. Now, normally when it's not Thanksgiving, we don't call it Friendsgiving. We call it cocktailing for a cause. So you're going to have your friends over, and you're going to just have a nice cocktail time, which also includes hors d'oeuvres. So you greet your guests at the door with a nice cocktail, some beautiful music. The cocktail that we are having this Thanksgiving is a Choco Martini, and there's just a little bit of ice in my mixer here. I have a 1 ounce of Bailey's. I have a ½ ounce of vodka. Use Smirnoff or Ciroc. That's what I love. I love this cocktail. A little bit of coffee, 1 ounce in there of coffee or espresso. You can do the instant if you like. This is also nice too, because you can set up a bar and your friends can treat themselves. But I want you to remember, watch your friends, make sure you drink responsibly. Don't let them have too many. No matter how much money they're willing to donate. And that is a Choco Martini. I'm going to serve that with some deviled eggs.
God,
See
what a
these?
deviled egg. Oh, you're a torturous.
Okay, here's my deviled egg recipe. I've been making these forever. So delicious. I made these for my nephew Scotty's baby shower in Seattle for my sister Kimber, and that was 19 years ago. So these have been around my family a long time. You're just going to take your egg, and notice how mine are standing upright. You get a nice shell. These are great for Easter too. Keep them all year round. The egg, the yolks, mayonnaise, some Dijon mustard goes in there. I do a little bit of relish, sweet relish goes in there. I mix that all up, then pipe it in a bag. This is just a regular baggie. Put it in there, snip the tip with your scissors, pipe it in just like that. And then what you want to do on the top, some bacon bits. You can fry that up, or you can use ones in the can, whatever you want. A little bit of chives. Chives are always really nice on the top of that. And that's it. You always want to serve things that people like. A lot of people want to serve fancy stuff, so they look fancy. But at the end of the day, guests don't like fancy. Guests like comfortable. They're coming to see you because they love you. They're coming to eat your food because it's delicious and normal. So do deviled eggs, do, you know, little cocktail dogs wrapped in puff pastry with Dijon mustard. Do things your guests like.
How about the table? How do you decorate a table?
Well, it depends on the event, of course. There's a couple different ways. In fact, I was just with the editor-in-chief of Country Living yesterday, and we were talking about making a beautiful table, and she was telling me how she loves going to the Salvation Army store, which I have to agree with her. I found some great finds there. They sell things like, you know, those crystal candlesticks, but I've bought 10 pair of those things for $2 a pair. You'll wash them up nice, you run them down the table, you put candles inside of them, you can do colored candles if you want, and you have a dramatic result for little money. And that is what Money Saving Meals in Round 2 Recipes is all about. That's my new book that came out about 2 weeks ago.
Great, congratulations.
And then yesterday, my Easy Entertaining book came out right in time for the holidays. So it's great giving, but this book right here is going to save you about 35 to 50% on your grocery bills. So check that out because you can't lose, and it's going to be delicious.
This, Sandra Lee, you are such a busy person. I'm at a big entrepreneurial event in Javits Center, and all of a sudden I look down and it says a New Yorker Enterprise reporter, and there's a big story about you.
Really?
How about that?
When was that?
With Sandra Lee.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. I didn't see that. I did an interview for 5 minutes.
It says 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what it says here.
Oh, gosh.
I'll email you the info on it.
Please. Thanks.
All right. Congratulations, because you're in addition to being good at what you do, you're a business, a small business person, because this week is Global Entrepreneurial Week. You're running a business, and
That's
you're
true.
Yeah, and I probably have people employed helping you do all the good things you're doing, and that's great. That's what everybody's talking about, helping each other do things, right? Isn't it? This is the time to help others.
Yeah, that is exactly what Friendsgiving is all about. But Friendsgiving extends to family. You know, it extends to people in your community that you may not even know. So go donate your time at the soup kitchen. We're doing the food banks in the soup kitchens for our Thanksgiving giving, and also through the holiday season. And just enjoy yourself. Do a coat drive. Do whatever it is that you and your friends feel is a good idea. And maybe do a twofer, meaning bring a coat, an old coat that you don't use anymore that we can donate, and, you know, let's put 20 bucks in the kitty or 40 bucks in the kitty, and I'm hosting, right? Invite 10 couples over, and God bless.
I think it's great. Even this interview, we're going to be making donation from whatever comes from this interview. Last quick question, Sandra. What's good news for you?
Good news for me. Well, the holidays I'm really looking forward to, because I get to go see my brothers and sisters in Seattle. And the UNICEF Snowflake Gala is coming up. I was one of the founding board members of the UNICEF board in LA. It's our 10th anniversary. It's just going to be a good Christmas. I'm looking forward to putting up my 7 Christmas trees. It's one of the highlights of my year. And then after the first of the year, I'm doing a home and garden book. I'm doing my first home and garden book, so I'm going back to my roots. And we bought a 3-story house in Westchester, and I redid it inside and out for 2 years by myself.
Wow.
Every piece of fabric, every tape, everything. And so I'm doing a book on that, and we start the shoot next week, so I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm going to get back to you. I'm a born and bred Terrytowner.
Very nice.
Keep it up. You're just doing such great things, and you always have such a good soul and good heart. So thanks so much, Sandra. Take care.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.